Good morning, everybody. We're over here in Anson County at the Anson County Chamber of Commerce here in downtown Wadesboro, and I am here with the organizers of the Anson County Big Game Hunt.
I'm Shelby Emmerich, President and CEO.
I'm Megan Sellers, the Membership and Marketing Director.
There you go. And so for the past few years, you guys have watched us participate in this event, talk about it. We've always shared different videos from the banquet, and then the urgency of while we're hunting for those 2 days, trying to find deer, because they all decide to disappear for the big game hunt. So you know, it's always been exciting. We love the event. It's always a great time. It's always good to mix up with everybody, all the like-minded sportsmen at the auction and the banquet. And so there were some new things added last year.
Yes. So we added the four-person team last year. This year it's 2 to 4.
Yeah.
So you have to be a registered individual hunter, youth or adult. So adults $35, youth is $20.
Right.
And then you can have a team, 2 to 4 person, $200 for the team. So.
Right. And so now is that collective weight of everything you kill, or what is that?
So it's does only, no bucks are part of the team
Right.
entries. And what we do is, so ever how many does your team brings in, if you bring in 7,
Right.
we're going to take the 4 heaviest does, combine the weight, and that determines the winner.
Right.
And we have first, second, and third place for teams.
Yeah, so the teams really brought some excitement last year.
They really did.
A lot of people were, man, they were gung-ho about it, and I think it was a lot of fun to kind of mix things up because there never been teams before.
Never.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so and to register, you can register online.
You can register online.
What are the other places we could go?
You can register online on our website. It's ansoncountychamber.org. We also have several registration sites. Our local ones to Anson are going to be Scotty's Bait and Tackle in Lodgeville, H.W. Little here in Wadesboro, Allen's Restaurant in Peachland, and then we've got DNA Skull Mounts. They're in Rockingham. And 2 new ones we've added this year are McDonald's General Store and Barefoot Archery in Mecklenburg County.
Now those are not in your normal place.
They're not.
Why?
We have expanded the territory of our hunt this year to all of North Carolina residents. So if you're a hunter, a registered hunter in North Carolina, please make plans to join us and be a hunter.
I have been bugging for years, guys, because I hear it from y'all. My Cabarrus County people, my Rowan County people, Mecklenburg. Why can't we hunt in this? I said, you can hunt in it. You just have to hunt in Anson County, Richmond, or Stanley,
Right.
Montgomery, right? That's
And you-
original.
it was the
county.
5
And
counties.
5 counties. So I heard it from the day I announced it. Well, why can't Cabarrus County people participate now?
Now you
Yeah,
can.
All the counties.
All of North
guys.
Carolina, yeah.
Guys, don't make me look stupid. I'm not registered.
This was John's
And bugging
suggestion.
And bugging about this, and then if not one person from Cabarrus County, I'm telling you, I'm a registered in Cabarrus County myself. So, when you like to play in the dark like we do, you need equipment that works. 3D night vision units are lightweight, durable, and versatile. They mount on any daytime rifle scope, field tested, punished, and proven on a wide range of large bore caliber rifles. Coyotes, critters, and wild hogs don't stand a chance. 3D night visions are the most affordable night vision units on the market at only $299. Order yours today at 3dnightvision.com.
Celebrate 50 years with Barefoot Archery, the leading archery dealer in North Carolina. Carrying the best archery equipment and accessories available. Offering on-site service and repair by highly trained technicians.
Every time we go on a trip, whether it's a bow fishing trip, hog hunting, deer hunting, we come here for all of our archery needs. And Jesse has all the equipment we need to be successful on our TV show.
Find Barefoot Archery on Facebook or at barefootarchery.com.
Come on by and see us today. There's all this talk around town about how great Hal's Pawn and Gun Shop is in Concord, North Carolina. People keep talking about all the different gun manufacturers they carry, like Glock, Springfield, Smith & Wesson, Remington Arms, and so many more. And I hear they have ammo, holsters, stocks, and grips, and specialize in gun repairs, modifications, and custom builds. Plus, they have any style of gun, whether it's for sport shooting, hunting guns, or tactical weapons. Hal's Pawn and Gun Shop, 595 Church Street North in Concord, North Carolina.
Banquet is amazing, guys. Have you guys seen? It's always a packed house.
Always
It's
packed,
great.
yeah.
Good food.
Well, you know, for this to be our 21st year, I think when I look back, I think the first year of the hunt, there was roughly like 30 people. And
Right.
so now we usually see about 375,
Yeah.
and we're hoping for 400 now that we
Yeah.
expanded all to North Carolina this year. And just want to tell you guys, so weigh-in is at Ansonville Fire Department. And weigh-in starts at 8 a.m. and it closes sharp at 8 p.m. So if you kill a deer and you're dragging out of the woods,
Yeah.
you've got to have it in Ansonville by 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the times for both days.
And so then the banquet, what time is usually the banquet start?
We usually see people starting to come in about 6 o'clock to eat. If you are not registered for the hunt, but say you want to bring your family for $5, they can eat also. So it is a family event.
Yes.
The banquet is. We see multitudes. Last year we saw several families that said we look forward to this every year. So it's a great event
There's
to
all kinds of
bring.
games.
There's
We have
kids'
It's just
games.
not about the.
Right.
It's not just the deer hunt itself.
No.
There's just so much to do.
There
It's a
is.
family-friendly event.
Yeah, we have a game usually set up for kids that are under the age that were not able to register for the hunt. And then we have all kinds of games going on. We've got several guns already this year. We've got a Yeti cooler. We've got some great prizes. So we'll have all kinds of games set up.
Yeah, there's usually wall-to-wall giveaways. It seems like when you guys start the giveaways, it's like 2 hours later, I'm like, are we still
I know, right? We feel that way
I was like,
too.
"Can we start giving away 2 buckets at a time? 2 buckets.
Right.
So there's tons of prizes. You guys
There
can
is.
buy raffle tickets at the event, but if you guys want to come in early, you can buy them here.
Right,
Here.
at the
Mhm.
chamber.
Yep, so
Yep.
just call ahead, I guess, your hours of operation.
We're here usually Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
All right, so you guys can register here, and while you register, go ahead and pick up some raffle tickets for the event.
Right.
And you can find them there, but sometimes it gets a little hectic in there, so finding your way to get tickets.
It does sometimes.
I know sometimes I'm sitting there, they start grabbing prizes, I'm like, tickets, I gotta go buy tickets. So do yourself a favor, when you register, go ahead and grab
Get your
a handful of tickets.
And everyone that joins us on Friday night that is 8 and above will get a door prize ticket. So everybody, even if you're not in the hunt for the door prizes,
Right.
you all have a chance to win that night.
Yeah. And the participants also get the meal ticket.
Yes.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
your meal's included for
yeah,
free if you're
so-
if you're a hunter.
So if you participate, there's no reason not to come, enjoy a good meal, come hang out.
Right.
Like I said, everybody that gets in the hunt, make sure you guys come
That's
for the banquet because we always have a great time.
We have a great time.
All right, quick rundown. How can you get in the tournament?
You can register at any one of our 8 registration sites, including the Anson County Chamber of Commerce here in Wadesboro. And you can register online at our website, ansoncountychamber.org.
And the tournament is
So the tournament is Friday, November the 23rd and Saturday, November the 24th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that is located at Ansonville Volunteer Fire Department. And we hope to see everybody there. We're looking for a great crowd.
there you go. And the banquet. When's the food get served?
So the food will start on Saturday night around 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
And the last deer to weigh in is at 8 o'clock. And once we have that, we'll start announcing the winners and we'll do our prizes and all of our drawings at that point.
There you go, guys. So that's it. Get registered. It's open now.
Open now.
Registration ends.
November 21st. Last day, you have to register here. Wednesday, November the 21st.
Our registration sites will stop registering on Monday, the 19th.
19th.
Okay, so you got to the 19th. Go anywhere you want to. You got to come here on the
Yes.
last day.
Yes,
You
by
can
5
register
p.m.
online.
By
5
5 p.m.
Or 9 p.m. online.
Online.
So we'll see you guys there. I hope you have a great hunt and keep up with all the social media. We'll be posting the hunt as we go. And of course, we always update everything on the banquet and
Yes.
the night. So we'll see you guys there and good luck on your hunt.
Good luck.
Good luck.
is the second hunt of the Anson County big game hunt. We hunted Stanley County this morning, switched it up this afternoon. We're over here in Cabarrus, so we switched weapons too. I've got my crossbow. See if we can't get on him. It's always been a great spot for us. So we're a little close to town, so we can't shoot a firearm here, so I've got a crossbow, so see what we can do. To the weigh-ins, 21st annual big game hunt. 704's on the board. Or actually, our name is 704. John Rowland wanted to pick the name, so I said go for it. So we're having a little fun, guys. We always look forward to this hunt. I'm jacked, guys. I am jacked. So, anyways, we're going to ease out. I'm gonna go down here, recover this doe. Sound like she cracked just in there. We're heading to the weigh-ins, baby. God. Looks good. Looks good.
Hi, I'm Andy from Blackwater Deer Lures. We're here today to introduce our ultimate rut package. And what you get in the rut package is a tube of our branch butter. Great for the licking branch, the pre-orbital over the top of the scrape on the licking branch. A 6-ounce tub of our famed scrape beads. Also a Dominator and a Triple X in either the southern blend or the northern blend if you're up north. Also a scent drag and a 3-pack of our scent sticks. A $90 value for only $65 with free shipping. It's available online at blackwidowdeerlures.com.
Blood from the get-go, son. Oh, this deer's not gonna be far. There you go. Nice doe. Nice doe. Big mature doe. Dang right. Smoked us a nice doe, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get this deer out of here. Knock the guts out of it and get it to weigh-ins, but yeah, baby. Yeah. Alright, y'all, well, we just smoked this nanny over here in Cabarrus County. It is, I just got back to the house at 6:35, so for the weigh-ins, we have to knock the guts out, so it's field dress weight. So we're gonna hang her up real quick, knock the guts out of it, and then we're gonna head on to Ansonville Fire Department, which says it's roughly about 45-50 minutes from here, so we got to get there before 8. Weigh-ins ends at 8, so we got some work to do. right here, 8 o'clock. Well, we still got 30 minutes away. Well,
You just have to be in line.
Now, yeah. You have to be in line. And then the police cut the line off, yeah.
Hell, he only shot 3.
Alright, John. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, it is the last afternoon of the big game hunt. You'll never believe what just happened. Boy, do I got a story for you guys. I'm stripping down my clothes. I am burning up. I was sitting there in disbelief. Picked up a 7 mag on my shooting stick, settled in on a deer, dropped him right in his tracks, guys. Whoo! I cannot believe that happened. What a night, guys. Holy smoke. Oh, look at here. Look at this guy. Man, I had one heck of an afternoon. I'll tell you, I don't even know where to start. This has just been a blessing. Shoot this guy, this buck right here. I mean, he ain't no monster, but I'm happy with him. I shot him from the ground. And I was using my black-wooded deer lures, and as you can see, they're both empty. You know, there's nothing in them, guys. I'll tell you what happened tonight. So I get to the property. Today is the second day of the Anson County big game hunt, and so I go out to a particular property this afternoon. It's been raining all day, so I hadn't been hunting. So I go to this property this afternoon, and the landowner's waiting on me. And so, I didn't know what was going on. I said, "Hey, what's going on, Joe?" And he goes, "John," I said, the neighboring landowner pulled up and said, "You're on his property, your stands." And so I told him, I said, "I've got this hunt stand app." I said, "I know where the line's at." Been hunting the property for 10, 12 years probably. So I said, "Joe," I said, "we're right." I said, "I know we're right." And so we were talking back and forth, and I was showing him. He brought the map out, and he said, "Man, the neighbor's just being really hard to get along with." I said, "You know what, Joe?" I said, "No sense in us just keep on going back and forth about where the stands are. I'm just going to go ahead and move them. Not tonight, though. I'll move them tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to go in there." So now I only had half an hour of daylight. And I was pretty frustrated because I knew it was right. You know, I feel pretty confident, and hopefully the landowner will meet me down there tomorrow, and we'll actually walk down there, and I can plead my case with them. But anyways, it's really no big deal because I've been wanting to move the stands anyways towards the bottom. A lot of these bucks have been crossing this oak flat in the very bottom of the property. So I've been, you know, thinking about moving the stand down there anyways. And so I walked down there and not prepared at all to be walking and stalking, you know. So I get down there and I start rummaging through my pack, and I got my my doe bleat, and I got young buck and hot and ready. And I didn't have much at all. You can hear they're empty. And so I took out the young buck and I just started misting it as I was walking through the woods. And I was kind of pretty much using it as a wind indicator to see which way the wind was blowing. And I made my way down to kind of where I wanted to be. And then I started, you know, it ran out. So I took the top off and I slung it out, whatever was left of it, and stuck it in my pocket. And then I took out the hot and ready, and I started spraying it around doing the same stuff. And I looked around, and to be honest with you, I was picking a tree for tomorrow. I done give up. I figured I wasn't going to take nothing else to the weigh-ins. So I went, picked out a tree, and said, you know, this will look good. I can see this bottom right here coming across. You know, the deer like to come out of that bottom, come across this flat right here. This looks like a good spot. This is where I'll move my stands tomorrow. And so I said, you know, I like this little spot right here because, you know, years before I'd seen a lot of bucks cross through here, and I was like, kind of where that buck is right there. And he was standing there, looking, trying to figure out what was on. And all I seen was half of his rack on the other side of the tree and his body, and he kind of stepped forward, and I seen his horns, and I knew it was, you know, the decent buck. It wasn't no monster. But he took 2 steps backwards, and that's when I knew he was about to evacuate the premises. I think he done got a whiff of me. He got a whiff of this is what brought him in there, and then the wind switched, and I didn't have any more of this. As you tell, it's empty. And so then I went and put this deer on there, and I mean, then I saw him, put the crosshairs on him, let him have it, guys. What a day. Well, I'm going to take him to weigh-ins, see what he weighs, and see where I place. Let's go for a ride, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. What happened?
Welcome to the 21st annual Big Game Hunt Tournament. On behalf of myself, Megan Sellers, who's over there trying to get our scores, the Chamber Board of Directors, we thank you for your dedication. If it weren't for you hunters, we wouldn't have this tournament every year. Robbie Hill, thank you for being Forloader, your title sponsor. You know, I appreciate it. We work together and we figure it out from year to year. So thank you so much. And also to Warren Bank, who is our sponsor here tonight for our banquet. John McPherson, 704 Outdoors. I'm sure y'all seen our videos on the Chamber's Facebook page. If you don't follow it, go follow our Facebook page. And now we have a page, a group that is for this big game hunt that we'll post things all throughout the year about the upcoming year. John comes and he films for us, no charge. He helps get the word out. He came on the Saturday and spent about an hour and a half with me and Megan trying to get a video going. Thank you, John. We appreciate it very much. And then our volunteers. All these ladies you see over here working, the Emmerich family that cooks and in the kitchen, and especially our weigh station. Y'all see it. That's a tough job out there. All right, Saturday adult buck. Ian Morgan, 169.6. Carson Davis, 166.4. Richard Allen, 161.8. Allison Lee, 149.2. Roger Hagler, 145. Myron Balcom, 133.2. Billy Malden, 125.4. Stan Hildreth, 118.2. John McPherson, 116.2. And Robbie Benson, 115.6.